In the year 1980, a natural disaster of catastrophic proportions struck the Pacific Northwest. On May 8, Mount St. Helens, a once serene and majestic volcano located in Washington state, erupted with imaginable force. The explosion sent a towering plume of ash and smoke into the sky, blanketing the surrounding area and even reaching as far as several states away. The eruption unleashed a devastating lateral blast, flattening thousands of acres of forests and causing a massive landslide that transformed the mountain's peak. Tragically, it claimed the lives of 57 people and countless animals, making it one of the most deadly volcanic eruptions in modern history. The impact of Mount St. Helens eruption was felt far and wide, forever altering the landscape and ecosystems of the region. Yet it also served as a profound reminder of the immense power of nature and the importance of understanding and respecting the forces that shape our planet. In 1981, a new era in American politics began as Ronald Reagan took the oath of office and became the 40th President of the United States. The inauguration, held on January 20th, marked a significant turning point in the nation's history, ushering in what would later be known as the Reagan Revolution. Reagan's presidency was characterized by conservative policies emphasizing lower taxes, reduced government regulations, and a strong stance against communism. He aimed to revitalize the American economy, which faced challenges during the preceding years. Throughout his 2 terms in office, President Reagan's leadership style earned him both fervent supporters and fervent critics. Nevertheless, his impact on the nation's political landscape cannot be denied, shaping the course of American politics for years to come. In 1982, the music world witnessed a historic moment as the king of pop, Michael Jackson, released his groundbreaking album, Thriller. With its iconic tracks like Billie Jean, Beat It, and the title track Thriller, the album became a global phenomenon and remains one of the best-selling records of all time. Thriller not only showcased Jackson's exceptional vocal and dance talents, but also pushed the boundaries of music videos. The album's music video, particularly the one for Thriller, revolutionized the medium, combining storytelling, dance, and cinematic elements in a way never seen before. Michael Jackson's Thriller forever changed the music industry and cemented his status as one of the greatest entertainers in history, leaving an indelible mark on popular culture that continues to inspire and influence artists to this day. Tragedy struck the United States Marine Corps in 1983 when a devastating suicide bombing took place on October 23rd in Beirut, Lebanon. In an act of terror, a truck loaded with explosives crashed into the U.S. Marine barracks at the Beirut International Airport. A horrific attack resulted in the death of 241 American services, most of whom were Marines. The incident highlighted the dangers and complexities of the ongoing Lebanese civil war and the multinational peacekeeping efforts in the region. The loss of so many brave individuals was a stark reminder of the sacrifices made by servicemen and women in the pursuit of peace and stability around the world. The event deeply affected the United States and the international community, prompting further discussions and re-evaluation of peacekeeping strategies in the Middle East. In 1984, a significant breakthrough occurred in the battle against the newly emerged and mysterious epidemic known as AIDS. Scientists identified the virus responsible for causing the disease and named it HTLV-3, Human T-cell lymphonic virus type 3, which was later renamed HIV, Human Immunodeficiency Virus. The discovery of the virus was a critical step in understanding the transmission and progression of AIDS. This newfound knowledge paved the way for research into treatments and prevention strategies, leading to better understanding of the virus and its devastating effects to the human immune system. The identification of HIV brought much-needed attention to the AIDS crisis, sparking global efforts to combat the disease and raise awareness about its transmission and prevention. Over the years, advancements in medical research and public health initiatives have helped to improve the quality of life for those with HIV/AIDS and reduce its spread. In 1985, sports and entertainment history were made as the first ever WrestleMania event took place. Conceived by professional wrestling visionary Vince McMahon, WrestleMania 1 was held on March 31st at Madison Square Garden in New York City. This event was a grand spectacle combining professional wrestling and celebrity appearances, musical performances, and an electric atmosphere. Some of the most iconic wrestling legends, including Hulk Hogan, Rowdy Roddy Piper, Andre the Giant, and more, participated in the inaugural WrestleMania, captivating audiences around the world. WrestleMania's success helped elevate professional wrestling into mainstream pop culture and laid the foundation for what would become an annual tradition in the world of sports entertainment. Today, WrestleMania remains one of the most anticipated and celebrated events in the wrestling calendar, attracting millions of fans worldwide. On January 28, 1986, the world watched in horror as the Space Shuttle Challenger met a tragic fate. Just 73 seconds after liftoff, the spacecraft disintegrated in the sky over Cape Canaveral, Florida, claiming the lives of all 7 crew members on board. Among the crew were astronauts Francis R. Scobie, Michael J. Smith, Ronald McNair, Ellison Onizuka, Judith Resnick, Gregory Jarvis, and Krista McAuliffe, who was set to become the first teacher in space. The Challenger disaster was a profound shock to the nation and the global space community, leading to a suspension in the space shuttle program and an extensive investigation to determine the cause of the explosion. The incident exposed critical flaws in the shuttle's design and decision-making processes and ultimately led to improvements in space shuttle safety. The brave crew members of the Challenger are remembered for their dedication to space exploration, and their sacrifice served as a reminder of the risks involved, pushing the boundaries of human exploration and discovery. In 1987, television audiences were introduced to a quirky and futuristic character known as Max Headroom. Originally created as a fictional artificial intelligence and virtual host, Max Headroom quickly became a cultural sensation. Played by actor Matt Frewer, Max Headroom was known for his glitchy, stammering delivery and his computer-generated background. The character was featured in satirical science fiction series and various television appearances, often offering humorous and insightful commentary on contemporary media and society. Max Headroom's unique style and memorable persona made him an enduring figure of 1980s pop culture, and his impact is still felt in various media and advertising today. The year 1988 marked the culmination of a political scandal that had gripped the United States, the Iran-Contra affair. The controversy involved the Reagan administration's covert arms deals with Iran despite an arms embargo and the subsequent use of proceeds to fund anti-Sandinista rebels known as Contras in Nicaragua. The affair brought to light a web of secrecy, illegal actions, and improper use of executive power. Congressional hearings and investigations ensued, leading to the indictment of several government officials. The Iran-Contra affair deeply impacted American politics and raised questions about the accountability of government officials and the role of intelligence agencies. It also left a lasting legacy on public perception of government transparency and ethics. In 1989, one of baseball's greatest players faced a devastating blow to his career. On August 24th, Major League Baseball announced that Pete Rose, the all-time hits leader and a revered figure in the sport, would be banned from baseball for life. The ban came as a result of an investigation into allegations that Rose had bet on baseball games, including his own team, while serving as both a player and a manager. This act was considered a serious violation of the sport's integrity and ethics. Despite Rose's undeniable talent and contributions to baseball, the banishment from the sport prevented him from being considered for induction into the Baseball Hall of Fame. The controversy surrounding Pete Rose's gambling scandal remains a significant topic in sports history and a cautionary tale about the consequences of compromising the integrity of the game.